All right. I've got a couple of shark bridge hands to do. Let me get set here. Here's the shark bridge link.
Oh. Um,
Hi, Andrew. I just put a link in for shark bridge.
Hi. I don't think I got it.
There, I'll send it again.
Thanks. Says I'm waiting to be seated.
Yep, I'll get it in a minute here.
Okay.
I love how the card symbols are clicking, like they're clicking their nails, patiently waiting.
Who says it's patient?
No, it's not letting me bid yet.
Yep, I'll go ahead and
Okay.
start it here. Just waiting to see if Elizabeth could get in too.
Oh, okay.
So you should all see your hand and that you started with one heart and your partner set a spade. So don't say anything, but go ahead and continue your
Okay.
auction here. And
Okay. Mm. Hmm.
Okay, Elizabeth, let me paste this link again. Were you able to get into SharkBridge with that? Okay, so I'm going to share this now so the people can follow in video, and I think Elizabeth can see this. Let me zoom in. So we had several different auctions here. And so this is Lynn's, and started with a heart, a spade, 2 clubs, and 2 hearts. Now the thing I took this from in the bulletin was particularly saying how you should not rebid 3 clubs here instead of 2 clubs, which is correct. Nobody here did that, but it's close to it. So what would a 3 club rebid by South be showing instead of 2 clubs?
6 clubs?
No,
No?
maybe only 5 clubs. Might even be 4.
No.
So like 18 to 21.
Even more, 19 to 21.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
3 clubs is a jump shift by opener,
Okay.
and that's a game forcing bid. Independent of points, it's a game forcing bid. And because partner, how many points has partner promised with her 1 spade bid initially?
6.
6 to 10?
Right. Well, it could be 6 to 100, but she's promising at least 6.
Mm-hmm.
But she could have as few as 6. And for us to make a game forcing bid, we need to have 19 points at least. 19 and 6 would be 25. So a jump shift by opener when partner is only promised 6 is takes a big hand.
Can you hear me?
And
Yes,
Yep.
Tony.
All right, great, thanks.
what's that?
I just wondering if you can hear me because
I hear you now.
great.
A little choppy. So how many points does South have?
Well, 69 card.
Yeah,
Take away the
How many length
jack,
points?
then add 2 length point.
right. So 18, so almost enough, but not quite. And you might downgrade the Jack Doubleton of diamonds And you might downgrade your hand a little bit because you have a singleton and partner suit, right? So really not enough to jump shift to 3 clubs. So 2 clubs is good. So what's the range of openers 2 club rebid here? From partner's perspective, from North's perspective, when North here is at 2 club rebid, what's South's possible point range?
13 to 17 then, or 13
12
to
to
18.
18.
12 to 18 is what we usually say.
Yeah.
It can go all the way up to 18. It doesn't look like a big bid, but because 3 clubs is the only other option there, and 3 clubs is a game forcing bid showing 19 points, 2 clubs has a big wide range all the way up to 18 points. And that means North almost has to bid again. It's not quite forcing. If North had only 6 points, North could pass 2 clubs. But if North has 7 points or more, 8 points, North is obligated to rebid in case South does have that 18-point hand. So North's rebid here doesn't really promise much at all. And when North rebids our first suit, it doesn't promise as nice a hand as they actually have here. They could have 6 points and just 2 hearts and say, well, hearts is better than clubs. Now, but the 2 hearts could be more points. Like here, they've got 8 high card points. So where we have 18, maybe we should, need to bid again anyhow. And so I think that passing 2 hearts is kind of it's going too short, selling your hand short here. You should try again. And different people did try different things. So let's look at how those work. So Andrew tried 3 hearts, saying, "Hey, yeah, I've got extras. I'm in that upper range of my hand," and but partner passed that out. And it seems like partner, being somewhat in their upper range too, might have considered going on to 4 hearts. And then Andrew did take 10 tricks in hearts. So 4 hearts is a makeable contract here. And then Brian did the same thing, same result. And then Tony rebid clubs here at 3 clubs. Now this is the bid that the bulletin recommended, or the bulletin. There's 3 clubs. This shows your extra values and your extra shape. Now you're saying, yeah, you're definitely 5-5 in the round suits here because you're rebidding your clubs, which you would not have done if you'd only had 4 clubs. And you have extra points, and it's letting your partner decide if it's worth going on or not. And here, in the bulletin, they thought that North should have passed, and you should have just played 3 clubs as your contract. Here, partner went to 5 clubs. It got doubled, and I think would have maked if the ace of diamonds had been onside. So it was a close game. And clubs is nice because you don't lose the queen of hearts because you can rough out the queen of hearts. So all this is a game on a finesse. And I kind of like the 3 club bid best because it lets partner go back to 3 hearts if they really are weak and think hearts is better than clubs. It lets them pass 3 clubs, possibly with a hand like they have here where they have more clubs than hearts. Or it lets them, if they think it's good, they maybe North should have said 4 hearts here anyhow, because 4 hearts is more likely to make than 5 clubs. So anyhow, the main lesson I want to talk about here is what that 2 club bid rebid by opener means and what a 3 club rebid by opener means. That jump shift is 19 to 21, and the 2 clubs then goes all the way up to 18. And so responder needs to consider partner may have 18 points, and with 8 points herself needs to keep the auction going. Now, let's see. I'm gonna stop sharing for just a minute here. Okay, so look back at your Shark Bridge. I'm gonna share again. So it will record. So here you've got a auction, and you find yourself in 6 hearts with the 10 of clubs lead. Do you see a way you could have made this?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so Andrew and Tony made their contract playing essentially the same way, and Brian and Lynn went down one basically the same way.
So
So Lynn, what could you have done better here? How could you make this contract?
play out the trump, and so you could dump your diamond loser.
No, because
Well.
you can't. Well, what would you dump your diamond losers on?
On the extra trumps.
No, you can't do that because then there'd be no trumps left to trump a diamond.
Hmm.
So Tony, what was your thinking here?
You're muted, Tony.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm seeing that if spades split no worse than 4-2, I can rough 2 rounds of spades and have the fifth dump the diamond loser on the 5th spade. Did that go through?
Yep, and that's just right. And so that's one strategy. Another strategy is trying the diamond finesse. And so what is the chance that the diamond finesse is going to be successful?
50.
50%. And so that's okay if that's all we have, but what's the chance that the spades are no worse than 4-2?
85, something like that.
I don't know the exact number, but it's something like that. It's in the 80s. So a lot better than 50%. And if you try the roughing out the spades and it turns out they're worse than 4-2, you can still do the diamond finesse. You can try the diamond finesse after you find out that the spades are poor. And so that would give you more like a 90% chance of making your slam. Because you have an 80% chance, and if that doesn't work, you can fall back on a 50% chance. And so there's a risk, though. In order to rough out spades, you have to be careful that you have enough entries to get to the north hand to do that. And I think that, Brian, you started out with the ace and queen of hearts to pull trumps. And if you do that, you won't have enough entries to actually rough the spades. So what you need to do is you can take 2 rounds of hearts to pull their trumps, but make sure you leave the ace of hearts and dummy as an entry.
Okay.
Then you can do ace of spades and a spade to the king. And then you rough one. And then a heart to the ace of hearts. You don't need to pull any more trumps, but you need that heart to get over there. And you can rough your second spade. And you still have the ace of diamonds to get back to dummy. And your 5th spade at that point is good because nobody else has any more spades, and you can throw your 6 of diamonds on the last spade. And you don't even need to try the diamond finesse. So there's 2 kind of things to think about here. One is that at the very beginning you want to consider your plan and look at your options, and it should be pretty clear right off the bat that, and this is even before you played a trick one, that you're going to lose the ace of clubs, so you can't afford another loser. And you should think, okay, I've got a 50% chance in diamonds, but hey, I've got this 7-card suit. Whenever you see a 7-card suit, there's a chance of an extra trick there. If your suit is 5-2 like this, and you're in a trump contract, roughing works. So if the spades were 3-3, all you'd need to do is 1 rough. And it would set up 2 spade winners for you. But even if they're 4-2, you have enough entries here to do that 2 roughs to set up the 5th spade, and that 5th spade is all you need to pitch your diamond loser without having to try the finesse. So which is more likely? Are the spades more likely to be 3-3 or 4-2.
4-2 by a small amount, I think.
Yeah, 4-2. When there's an even number of cards out, they tend not to divide evenly. They're more likely to be 4-2 than 3-3. They're more likely to be 3-1 than 2-2 if there's 4 of them out. If there's 8 of them out, they're more likely to be 5-3 than 4-4. So for a plan like this, you want to kind of anticipate that they'll be 4-2. Even if you needed them to be 3-3, so long as you can test the waters for that before trying the diamond finesse, it lets you have 2 possible ways to make your contract. And it's always good if you can save the finesse for your last choice. So if your other stuff works, then you don't need to try the finesse. But if the other stuff fails, then you have the finesse in your back pocket as a last try. Okay, so that's what I have for Shark Bridge. I'm gonna end this session for this, and I want to switch over to Bridge Base. Just a second to get that set up. If you guys can all log into Bridge Base, I'll invite you in. And we're not doing this hand. Let me get the deal source set up.
Mm. Mm.
High stakes.
Um,
after this hand is played, I'm gonna ask why you doubled there, Lynn, but don't tell me now.
hmm.
That means I should have redoubled, huh?
It's
No.
a Leitner double.
I feel like
Thank you, partner.
You're very welcome. Good luck.
hmm.
So what do you think that her 10 of hearts is telling you?
That's that she likes hearts and
And you expect her to have the king there, but you kind of know.
but then I think Andrew's out. Do
Yeah.
I continue? Do I continue?
Well, I wouldn't because there's not much point in that, right?
Right.
So what's another hopeful
Oh, yeah.
tip trick for the defense?
Well, then diamonds. So,
Now, how about a club?
oh, for me?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought you didn't.
Well, you'd like to get a rough, right?
Oh, yeah.
What if your partner has ace of clubs?
But isn't that obvious though that I'm a singleton at that point?
That's okay. So if your partner gets the lead, she should probably try and
Okay.
lead that back to you.
Okay. Okay.
And you'd like to do that again, right? Would you like to get another club rough?
I would.
So how do you think you can put her in lead?
That would only be only with a diamond,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
but I don't.
Because you know the heart would get roughed, right?
Right. So diamond's the only. Oh, so she has to. Okay.
But
Unfortunately, she can't do it again.
Okay.
I'm going to assume you're not void in diamonds, Brian.
yeah. Let's talk about the auction here. So one heart was good. I would not have bid one spade.
You would have been two hearts.
Two hearts, sure. You've got a really nice two-suiter there.
I guess I'm belonging to the school of thought that you don't Michaels with a medium hand.
So that if that's your agreement, then that's okay.
I would plan to rebid clubs the next time, obviously.
And that's all right. And then how about four hearts? What does four hearts show by south?
Well, I thought with the interference, I should go fast arrival.
Well, but four hearts is a preemptive bid. It's the
Oh,
bid that you would make with this hand if you took away all your queens and only
okay.
had four high card points.
And for that reason, I was hesitant with my four spade bid. I wasn't sure
thought
if its
Tony
four
was the
heart was
strong
weak
one.
or strong.
So I should just gotten two hearts.
No, because that's
Two
also
spades.
a weak bid. You cube bid with two spades.
Oh, okay.
Or and it's four club at that point. Michaels. Sorry, a Splinter.
Yeah, four clubs is another choice and probably a better bid because it would be a splinter bid. And if you're playing Bergen raises, you could do 3 diamond if you think it's not quite worth a game forcing bid. Show an invitational raise with 4 hearts. But 4 hearts is definitely wrong because it's too strong of a hand. And after the preempt, I don't know that I would bid with the East hand, because I would think that 4 hearts may not have a great chance of making, depending on what partner has. And partner has another bid coming. But 4 spades is okay, and then that puts South in a difficult spot because, again, North doesn't know you've got all these points, right? And because you do have like 25 high card points between you, 4 spades, you might expect to have problems. Although because of the double fit and the black suits, it'll work. So 5 hearts is okay. And then 5 spades is maybe aggressive too, because again, if the hearts was a preempt to start with, it may be that East-West has enough points to defeat.
Well, at that point, what I'm thinking is that Tony's got the points and Brian's just being preemptive. So the pass after 5 hearts smells like a forcing pass to me.
And then North doubles that. But if North thinks that South only has like 4 high card points and 5 hearts, I would be worried that we might not take any heart tricks. And I might just have 2 aces on defense. So I'd be afraid to double 5 spades. I think you're muted, Lynn.
Still. Oh. So how do you think the bidding should have gone? Should have gone 1 heart, then
1 spade, and then probably 4 clubs is your best bid.
4 clubs.
That's game forcing. It promises enough points per game. It promises at least 4 hearts and a singleton or void in clubs.
I will still bid for spade.
And then Tony with the 4 spades.
Then you could, you could double 4 clubs.
It would be more clear to bid 4 spades there because Tony's got a really weak hand, but a good spade fit.
Well, Tony, you could always double 4 clubs, then Lynn bids 4 hearts, and then you bid 4 spades the next time. And that tells me you've got clubs and spades.
Yep.
Then we'll probably play 5 clubs if they let us.
And then would you bid 5 hearts then, Brian?
I would go to 5 hearts.
Would you take that double as lead directing? If I double the 4
level, yeah, I mean, double 4 clubs is probably somewhat lead
Double of 4
directing.
clubs would normally be lead directing, but once you go ahead and bid 4 spades after that, you might reconsider that it means something else. It means actually clubs.
But yeah, I wanted to say you don't think it's a good idea to double at the 5 level when I have 2 aces and my partner may have the ace of hearts, because
imagine
we're
if
not
Andrew,
vulnerable.
the 7 of heart was a diamond instead. We have very likely chance of making 5 spades.
Right, and so if you think that your partner is promising a very weak hand with 5 hearts,
I shouldn't double.
there's a pretty good chance hearts are 3-0 against you, and that you have
Okay.
some heart tricks,
Okay.
and the partner does not have a side ace, and that. So I'm not saying you shouldn't double, because having the ace of trumps is good, and having the ace of an unmentioned suit is also good. So your hand is probably worth exactly 2 tricks, and so if a partner can come up with a trick, then they'll go down.
Okay.
I'm saying that you should think about that jump to 4 hearts as a very weak hand with a lot of hearts. And
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking maybe he had the ace of hearts.
so if he has the ace of hearts and a queen, he shouldn't make that bid.
No.
Okay.
Right? So it's not
Yeah.
that likely he has the ace of hearts.
Okay.
So then, given all that
And
there
then,
are five,
and then if he does have the ace of hearts, it's also possible it's not going to take a trick because he's showing 5 hearts with that bid.
Yeah, and they might not have any.
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay.
so do I lead the ace of hearts in this situation, knowing that there's only 3 hearts out there?
I still think it's risky, because what if East has the King X and hearts?
Oh, okay.
Then you've although I guess it's not that risky because even if that's the case, they can they're only going to have 1 heart loser anyhow because they'd be able to rough
Right.
Yeah.
second heart.
Right.
So yeah, the ace of hearts is probably fine with that.
Okay.
Okay, so interesting hand though. Lots of issues. Let's go ahead and try another one here. Go back to make sure you're looking at your bridge face and not the.
I think they make 5 hearts anyways, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So 5 hearts will make because you'll lose a diamond and a club.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I think it'll work out differently if you do a splinter bid initially, or if you bid 2 spades to show a limit raised or better, and then you bid 4 hearts. Then North is going to know that you've got points along with your hearts, and then a double of 5 spades is clear.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Although I'll say also that if it was the splinter bid, he does a splinter bid in clubs, and then they wind up in 5 spades, I would be worried again because I'm going to know that they've got a double fit in spades and clubs.
Right.
If the partner has 0 or 1 clubs, then the opponents have 10 or 11 clubs, along with their long spades.
Mm-hmm.
So the splinter tells you a lot of information.
Right. Oops.
Oh.
Huh. I don't know.
Good old Tony.
Oh boy.
I don't mind them playing 3 hearts. I don't want them playing 4 hearts.
Wow. I hate 5 level bids.
I love them at this vulnerability though.
Mm-hmm. I know you do.
Exactly.
I know.
So Lynn, did you understate your hand when you bid 4 hearts? Do you have extras beyond what it took to accept the invite?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do? Because what did the 3 heart bid show?
At least 11 to 12, I think.
Well, what's the most he could have?
12.
Right, because if he had a 13, what would he have bid?
4 hearts.
4 diamonds.
Oh, 4 diamonds Q bid. Right. Right.
Right.
Right.
So he did not have enough for game forcing bid.
Mm-hmm.
So he has probably the 10 or 11 points.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you accept so that's like an invite.
Yeah.
And so you
Yeah.
accepted that invite, right? So you showed extra points for your accepting your invite.
Yeah, but now. I
So
have
do you
to,
have extra beyond the fact that you have extra?
no, I do not.
Does partner have a chance to double if partner wants to?
Right.
But I don't have any reason to, right?
Well,
About gentlemanly honor.
how many tricks do you think you have on defense?
Oh, just me?
Yeah.
Uh, two,
Yes.
yeah,
You have
two,
almost certainly two sure tricks.
yeah,
And your
yes.
partner opened the bidding and then accepted your invite. So do you think she's worth a trick?
Oh, sure. Okay.
I think you forfeit your honor as a bridge player if you let us play this undoubled,
Oh.
especially considering Tony passed
I,
the first
I
time.
love that explanation. I love
Yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That is a great way to look at it.
Yeah,
And also you can think that they're not vulnerable and you are vulnerable. So for them, it costs them almost nothing to sacrifice here.
Right.
You need to make sure they pay the most price for doing that.
Okay. So I'm gonna,
So I would not start with that.
no, not with the
No.
That's some interesting hard holding. All
undo.
things considered.
Yeah. So what's a more likely place that you can try and promote tricks for your side?
Spades.
Yeah.
So play that. Do I play the top then?
Yep. Top of the sequence.
Oh, well, okay. I see it. I see what you're saying.
So Lynn, that's the wrong card to play.
Oh, it is because I want to take the next trick, right?
No, you don't want to take the next trick, but or do you want to encourage your partner to lead spades again?
Yeah.
So why did you play your lowest spade?
So I should have played the 4.
Yeah. So let's undo
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay. So I continue. Hmm.
So far, so good, right?
Yeah, they didn't
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah. So, but do I?
Who do you think
Just
has the ace of spades?
Oh, well, for sure. Lynn does.
For
Yeah,
sure.
so keep on going.
So keep going. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Now I have a decision to make.
You don't have much of a decision to make.
Well, I feel like it's too dangerous to lead hearts because they may
Sure,
not have
it is.
any.
Hmm?
So I just,
Yeah.
So I should go. Yeah.
Yep.
wow.
going great
Okay.
so far.
Oh.
It's okay. I know where the ace is.
Mm-hmm.
So I could still. Okay.
Yeah, we have to see what happens.
So somebody should be out though, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Hmm.
you'll take your queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay.
better than we could do in game. Oh,
That's
no.
right. So
Yeah,
they,
that's, yeah.
how many, they went down 4, is that right?
Yeah.
And so, what if they had gone down only 3?
Then it would have been a good
3,
sacrifice.
5. Then it's not better than a game
Right.
because
Then
we're
it would have
vulnerable.
been a successful sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very weird hard holding this with the bidding sequence.
Yeah, they had a lot of holes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I would have gone on to 4 hearts necessarily with your hand in the north originally. So how many
Okay.
points do you have?
12 high card points, but extra values with the singleton diamond.
No, the singleton diamond does not give you extra values.
Oh, it doesn't?
The length.
Not with the long trump hand. Only that, we call that dummy points, right? We give
Oh, right,
ourselves
right.
dummy points for singletons, and you wouldn't be the dummy here.
Okay.
What do you get extra points for?
The length?
Yeah, so how many length points?
Well, just 1.
2.
Just
Oh,
one.
2?
Any length over 4.
Oh, any length over 4. That's right. Okay.
14.
So 14 points, yeah. So if partner has 11, that's 25.
Mm-hmm.
Not really enough for game.
Yeah. Unless
And,
he has
and not
extra
a green
values.
heart suit.
Yeah,
And you can see
that's
here
true.
too that partner, 3 of partner's points is in diamonds, and with your singleton diamond, if you're playing in hearts, you don't get to set up a trick in diamonds probably unless they help you out.
Right.
So it winds up, I think you'll make 4 hearts because the if you finesse the queen of hearts and you finesse king of spades,
Mm-hmm.
you'll
Okay.
lose
You only
just a
need one of
diamond and
those. You need
heart.
one of those to work. I think you should
Lose
always
a
bid 4 hearts
diamond.
at imps. If you're playing imps, you should always bid 4 hearts here. Bigger
Yeah.
risk. versus
Playing
Yeah.
imps, yes. Playing
Maybe.
pairs, I would not.
Okay.
pairs, it's more
Okay.
of a judgment call.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
If I had a couple more points to it, then do I go to directly to 4 hearts?
And you definitely don't direct calling to 4 hearts.
No.
If you had more points, like another point or 2, you would bid 4 diamonds over the 3 diamonds.
Right. Okay.
Because 4 hearts would
bid.
be a weak bid,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
drawing a bunch of hearts and not much points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cubit.
Right.
Yeah, this was good. I don't use cubit enough.
Right.
So what are you thinking here, Brian?
So,
What do you think your partner has?
so I think she has 5 hearts and 3 spades,
Yes. And how many points?
and we're game forcing,
Yes.
and so now we established a suit.
Yeah, but so how many points do you think she has though? She's got game forcing, but is she at the just like 13 or 14 points, or does she have extras?
Yeah, I think she's at the. Oh, well, she would have gone to game if she had only 13, 14, huh?
Right.
So she does have extras.
Yes.
So now I should ask for where I need help.
Well, um, y-
Or
you
do I?
can find out about her hand now with 2 bids.
First and second round control.
Right.
So
Because now that you've agreed on a trump suit, any other bids here are Q bids, control bids. So you can bid your cheapest suit cheapest bid you can make with first or second round control.
that I have first and second round control. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
oh, I see. So I say
Mm-hmm.
How would you play 3-no trump, Rick, asking for a club Q bid?
I play 3-no trump as what do you call it? The serious 3-no trump.
Oh.
As in offering it to play?
so.
And so what is her 4 hearts?
So now she's saying she has first or second control and hearts. Is that,
yes,
and then do I?
but not diamonds.
Oh, because she skipped that. But
But you have a control there.
so do I say that, or do I just?
No, you can just do your key card now. See if you have enough key cards.
So just say so 4 no trump,
Mm-hmm.
and then oh, because then she's gonna okay. So that's 2. So we're missing 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to. So I just go. So I just go to 5 spades then.
Now, when you're missing 1 key card, usually you make the decision if you have the queen of trump, you'll go ahead and go on to 6.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
If you don't have if you're missing a key card and you're missing the queen, then you usually stop at 5.
Oh, okay. That's a new one for me. Okay.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
So
Very nice.
let's see.
Yeah, very nice.
So we got
And so we're out of time. I don't want to keep you late here, so I want to go ahead and show the cards. Can you guys see all the cards now?
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yes.
Can East West see them?
On the screen, yeah.
I can see
See
them
in
on
the
WebEx.
meeting. Yep.
Okay, so there's different ways this can play out, but this should make because the club finesse is on.
Mm-hmm.
If you choose to draw trumps ending in dummy, you can play the top hearts, and and the hearts are going to run.
Mhm,
So you get 5 pitches.
mhm.
So you can pitch 3 diamonds,
Ah,
2 clubs,
yeah.
and then you can try the club finesse if it works, and so you make 7.
Oh, my word.
So Rick, what do you think is the best opening lead? I was debating between heart and a trump lead.
I would not lead a trump with that, because they may still have a trump guess. I might think about a diamond, because, well, actually, I don't know.
My concern was since South is implying control in diamonds and club, I don't want to finesse my partner for whatever he might have.
Yeah, but partner, you know that partners, any finesse would be successful,
Okay.
so you're not giving up very much there. It could be partner could have king, queen of diamonds possibly, and the ace of trump. And so it'd be important to set up that diamond before the ace of trumps was driven out.
Don't lead diamonds. I guess they take 13 tricks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Wow.
And so a diamond lead does also happen to make it so that you get your ace of diamonds, whereas you otherwise would not.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
Good
you.
luck.
Okay, thanks.
That
Rick.
was great.
All right, good job, guys.
Yeah, have a good week, everybody.